So who is the Virginia Survivor? Well, the Virginia Survivor, he's not an adult, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna be honest with you people. I'm not an adult, okay? I'm not I'm not a super YouTuber here. I'm just trying to, you know, put my take on what I think about survival, prepping, and knives. You know what I mean? And all around gear. I'm trying to help you guys. So, who am I? Well, my name is Ruben Salazar. I live in Virginia, Harrisonburg, Virginia, if you wanted to know. I lived here my whole life. You know, I love Virginia. I love the woods. I love the place. I love the town. It's a great place if you want to live somewhere where it's peaceful and quiet. That's why I call myself the Virginia Survivor. Why do I call myself a survivor? Well, I simply like the idea of being able to survive on your own with, just minimal supplies and just being to do something. And doing that in Virginia, the woods, they're definitely a harder place to be. So, the climate in Virginia, sorry about this, just break it down. So the climate in Virginia, I'm going to talk about Virginia for a second. The climate in Virginia. Start with winter, I guess. Winter, it gets cold, okay? I'm just saying, it gets cold. Colder than you would imagine for Virginia. Mild climate, you could say so. Alright, winter, spring. Spring, most of spring is, actually, spring is half winter and half going into summer in Virginia. That's all you need to know for spring, really. So, it's harsh in winter, the cold, you're really going to need a nice jacket, a nice pair of boots, and, whatever you need to survive in Virginia. Summer. Summer? Oh, jeez. I am not a fan of all this heat, right? It gets hot in Virginia in the summer. I mean, it gets hot. You would be surprised if you came here in the dead middle of summer, which it is right now, basically. You would be surprised how hot it is, how hot it really gets here. I'm talking about, 95 for regular summer weather here. 80, I guess the high 80s to the 90s. And there was a day here last year, not kidding about this, it got 105 here. I'm not kidding, it got 105, and you could tell. Luckily, I was in my air-conditioned apartment for most of the day, and that was good for me, you know what I mean? It was summer, so I didn't really have much to do. So what do I do during the summer? Well, I work with my dad during the summer. That's what I do. And also, I just mess around and, do things you do in summer. I don't usually go to the pool. I used to a lot. Mostly, I dedicate my time to, surviving, just learning more stuff, watching YouTube videos, watching movies about surviving. I also do read some books. Okay? I do read books. About knives. I do have books about knives, which is probably my passion, knives. Oh, jeez. If I could just have a new knife right now. I know I might get a new one. I'll tell you about that later. So what do we do on the Virginia Survivor channel? Well, we talk about knives, prepping, and we also talk about all-around gear. I'm talking about just gear like backpacks, boots, I guess flashlights and other stuff like that, you know what I mean? Oh, I guess I'm gonna hold this actually. That's what we do at the Virginia Survivor channel. Now, if you actually do watch my videos, you may have seen some of the stuff I post and some of the people who I am subscribed to. I'm a PvP, okay? I'm a huge PvP. I will tell you that much. And if you don't know what a PvP is, just type in BF vs GF in the YouTube search bar, and you'll instantly realize what a PvP is. Also, I'm a huge fan of comedy. I mean, I love joking around, you know, just laughing. Laughing's another hobby for me, you know what I mean? So I watch videos from a channel called the Yogscast. Their videos are hilarious. Now, I've had a whole run in gaming for my life, okay? That's a whole different video just about gaming to tell you guys about that. But it's a long story with me and my involvement in that. So have I ever been on YouTube before? Is this my first channel? No, this is my third YouTube channel. My first channel ever, it was about 2011. I was really young. I didn't know what to do. This channel, I think it's still up. I am really embarrassed about the channel. It was a mistake, really. 8 o'clock. Ooh, 8 o'clock. That's what time it is. I got the lights on. That's why the lighting's not so good. Some of my other videos, I just have the window coming through. That's when I like the nice lighting there. I'm just trying to cover up that hole in the wall. Don't ask why. So yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, I forgot. And let's just get into the next thing. Oh yeah, gaming and stuff like that. What channel's on Instagram? I'm a huge fan of comedy. I like to post comments. I like to share my opinion on videos. I like to like a lot of videos. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Let's say the faster. Watch a lot of videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? And I just like, laughing. It's just who I am, you know? I watch, Prank versus Pray, BF versus GF. Watch their Yogscast. Watch Yogscast shit. If you just type in the Yogscast, you'll see what I mean and how funny their videos are. But you'd have to know something about gaming. I'm not a gamer anymore. I'm proud to say that. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, this is what we do at the Virginia Survivor channel. And please comment, like, subscribe. But we're not done with the video yet. What do we also do at the Virginia Survivor channel? What do we also do? What do I do, actually? I'm also into other stuff. I'm into... This is, it's actually on. This is a Bear Tracker 800 BCT. It holds about 15 different channels and gets CB and pick up all kinds of stuff. Well, this is old, okay? So it's not new stuff. But I like to listen to stuff. I'm not getting anything now. Change this SQ settings. But I'll explain that later. I like to listen to the truckers. They're funny. I mean, there's this guy named Old Smokey. He drives his truck on the Smoky Mountains, apparently. Like, seriously. He's talking all kinds of trash to all the other truckers. I mean, he's talking trash. I'm seriously. If you have one of these, listen to it. And you live in Virginia, well, you can actually just put the setting on Virginia, now that I think about it. If you put the setting on Virginia, you'll hear some funny guys there. So yeah, what do truckers talk about? I'll explain that later. And how serious am I about prepping? I'm going to talk about in this video too. Prepping is definitely something I love to do in my spare time. Prepping is just awesome, you know what I mean? If there actually was a survival situation where you needed something, think about it. Would you be prepared, or would you just be there not knowing what to do? Would you have an instant plan? I have a plan. I have a piece of paper on it about it. That I read and I memorize my plan. I memorize what I have. And I showed you that backpack earlier, which is my old school backpack that I had. I don't have enough money to purchase, like a $150 bag. I don't, so I use this old one here. If you want to see this, I'm sure I'm going to have a video about it in the future. What am I, about 5 videos into YouTube? I think this is the 5th, so I think it's a good time for an introduction. This video's running long, maybe there'll be a part 2, but that's the Virginia Survivor. You know, he's going into 7th grade. He likes to learn about this stuff, so please watch my videos, please subscribe.